Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. A top WWE Raw star recently fired shots at Rhea Ripley, who was victorious at Survivor Series War Games 2024. Raquel Rodriguez questioned her previous friendship with Ripley, as well as her intentions at the start of her time with the Judgment Day. Rodriguez returned at Bad Blood after a 7-month hiatus to help Liv Morgan retain the Women's World Championship. The heel duo has made Mommy's life difficult, but Ripley got the upper hand at Survivor Series, pinning Morgan in the Women's War Games match. Speaking on the takedown on SI with Steven Muehlhausen before Saturday's event, Rodriguez opened up about her battles with mast cell activation syndrome that caused her to take some time off WWE. The former NXT Women's Champion revealed that Rhea Ripley never checked on her to see how she was doing. She also shared that Ripley never welcomed her to the main roster and accused the Nightmare of being busy with her friends. Rhea was supposed to be my friend too. But where was she? Where was she when all of this was going down? Where has she been? Even when I got my call up to the main roster in the beginning and she was already there, where was she? If not hanging on the dark side, doing all these cool things with her friends, making it look really fun and cool, Rodriguez said. 14:54 to 15:13. Rhea Ripley was a new member of the Judgment Day when Raquel Rodriguez debuted on the main roster. They were close in NXT as friends and rivals on television. Rhea Ripley admits not being done with Liv Morgan. At Survivor Series War Games, Rhea Ripley pinned Liv Morgan to get the win for her team. Ripley told the media members at the post-show press conference that she was not finished with Morgan, and in a way, with Dominic Mysterio. Look, revenge seems to be the topic of conversation when it comes to me and Liv. Dom is in that now as well. I'm not done with Liv. If Dom wants to stick his nose where it don't belong, then I'm not done with Dom either, Ripley said. H/T, WrestleZone. Ripley did acknowledge Io Sky as the #1 contender for Morgan's Women's World Championship. She was stepping aside for Sky, wishing her to break Morgan's face during their match. The WWE Universe was shaken on Monday Night Raw as tensions among the ranks of its top stars reached a boiling point. At the center of the controversy was none other than Rhea Ripley, affectionately known as Mommy, whose meteoric rise and dominant presence have cemented her as a cornerstone of WWE. However, her recent decisions, alliances, and actions have drawn serious criticism, and now, one star is openly questioning her intentions, firing shots that could have far-reaching consequences. The fallout from Survivor Series. The seeds of dissension were planted at Survivor Series War Games, where Ripley's leadership in the Judgment Day faced unexpected scrutiny. While the group managed to secure a victory, cracks in their unity became evident. Finn Balor and Damian Priest's growing rivalry over the Money in the Bank briefcase added fuel to the fire. But it was Rhea's apparent indifference to the internal turmoil that became the focal point of controversy. As Raw opened, Ripley stood tall in the ring, flanked by her Judgment Day cohorts. The faction exuded confidence, but one voice interrupted their celebration. None other than Liv Morgan, Rhea's former tag partner and longtime rival. Liv Morgan calls out Rhea Ripley. Morgan, fresh off a return from injury, stormed down the ramp with a microphone in hand, her fiery demeanor captivating the crowd. Rhea, I've been watching from the sidelines, and I can't keep quiet anymore, Liv began. You've become the puppet master of this circus, and I have to ask, what's your real agenda? Is it loyalty to the Judgment Day, or is it all about you? The audience erupted in a mix of cheers and gasps. Ripley, visibly unfazed, smirked as Morgan continued. While Damian and Finn tear each other apart, and Dominic does your bidding, you're sitting back, letting it happen. You've made the Judgment Day all about Rhea Ripley, not about domination, not about unity. It's about you. So, what is it, Rhea? What's your end game? The tension escalates. Ripley grabbed a microphone, her calm but menacing tone silencing the crowd. Liv, you've got guts coming out here after I've put you down time and time again, she sneered. But since you're so desperate to know, let me make this clear. The Judgment Day is stronger because of me. I don't need to justify myself to someone who spent her career trying to ride my coattails. Liv wasn't backing down. Stronger? Really? You've got Damian and Finn at each other's throats. Dom's out there getting booed louder than anyone. And you're standing here acting like it's all fine. Face it, Rhea. You're losing control. And deep down, you know it. The crowd's reaction was deafening, split between siding with Morgan's fiery accusations and Ripley's undeniable aura of dominance. Backstage rumors add fuel to the fire. As the night progressed, backstage segments revealed that Liv's words struck a nerve not only with Ripley, but also with the rest of the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, still seething over Rhea's failure to intervene in his disputes with Finn, was seen arguing with her in a heated exchange. "You're supposed to be the leader, Rhea," Priest shouted. "If this group falls apart, it's on you." Ripley's icy response only deepened the divide. "I'm not here to babysit you, Damian. Figure it out, or get out of my way." Meanwhile, Dominic Mysterio, who had been unwavering in his loyalty to Ripley, seemed visibly shaken. In a candid moment with Byron Saxton, he confessed, "I don't know what's going on anymore. We used to feel unstoppable, but now it's like we're all walking on eggshells." The women's locker room joins the fray. Liv's confrontation with Ripley had a ripple effect beyond the Judgment Day. Several women in the locker room began speaking out, echoing Liv's sentiments. Raquel Rodriguez, another of Ripley's former rivals, weighed in during an interview. "Liv's right. Rhea's incredible in the ring, no doubt about it. But her ego is getting in the way of everything. She's not leading. She's manipulating." Even Becky Lynch, a veteran known for her sharp tongue, took a shot during her segment on Raw. "Rhea likes to play queen, but the thing about queens is they always have someone waiting to knock them off their throne. Maybe Liv's that someone." Rhea Ripley's cryptic response. The main event of Raw saw Liv Morgan team up with Becky Lynch to take on Rhea Ripley and Zoe Stark in a tag match. The match was as explosive as expected, with Liv managing to pin Zoe for the win, furthering her momentum. After the match, Ripley grabbed the mic once again, her expression darker than before. "Liv, you've opened Pandora's box, and you're not ready for what's coming. You think you can question me, humiliate me, and walk away unscathed? You've just made the biggest mistake of your life." The ominous warning left the WWE Universe buzzing, with many wondering what Ripley's next move would be. Fan reaction and implications. Social media exploded following Raw, with hashtag Liv vs. Rhea trending worldwide. Fans debated the legitimacy of Liv's accusations, with some applauding her bravery and others defending Ripley's leadership. "Liv Morgan just exposed Rhea Ripley like no one else has," one fan tweeted. "This is the feud we've been waiting for." Another fan countered, "Rhea Ripley isn't losing control. She's playing the long game. Liv's just bitter because she can't keep up." What's next for Rhea Ripley? As the fallout from Raw continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The tension between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan is far from over. With the Judgment Day's internal strife reaching critical mass and the women's division rallying against her, Ripley finds herself in uncharted waters. For Liv Morgan, this confrontation marks a turning point in her career, a chance to prove she belongs at the top of the card alongside WWE's most dominant stars. The question remains, can Rhea Ripley maintain her iron grip on the Judgment Day and the WWE Women's Division, or has Liv Morgan's bold challenge exposed a vulnerability that others will exploit? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Rhea Ripley is no longer untouchable, and the battle lines have been drawn.